Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be going over a fantastic sequel to a great game. And that game of course is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Wow, what a sequel. You know it's a great sequel when they improve on just about everything that made the original great. Even the elements that weren't so good in Ori 1 was made even better here in the sequel. Before we start, if you like this video, go check out my first Ori review. With that out of the way, let's get into the review. Ori and his owlet friend Ku went on a flight one day that unfortunately goes horribly wrong. Ori and Ku then wake up on a new uncharted land filled with darkness, and it's up to Ori to bring light to this forgotten land. This is an emotional story with twists and turns that will pull your heartstrings. The overall gameplay is excellent and even better than the first Ori. Ori is a Metroidvania that has tight platforming mixed in with challenging puzzles. Like the first game, some parts of the levels are locked off at first until you unlock new abilities that give you access to those new locations. These abilities include small stuff like climbing or giving you an extra jump, as well as big stuff like bashing and a new grapple mechanic. Each ability is a treat to get, and learning how to utilize each and every one of them is exciting. Along with the new abilities, combat has shown to be the biggest improvement over the original game. The game allows you to have more ways of tackling any combat situation. You get multiple weapons like a bow, a hammer, and even a sentry at one point. You have 3 slots for any weapon or ability that you have in your arsenal, and you can essentially change your loadout at any time. This is a great feature, allowing players to customize their loadout both in terms of combat abilities and in regular passive abilities, each one with its own loadout. With combat being better in this title, boss battles are actually battles this time around, with health bars and everything. These are great and really test your skill in combat. Of course, we can't forget about the chase sequences that make Ori games what they are. They are back and harder than ever. They even tie in with some boss battles, which is fantastic. In this new land comes new friends, and these friends want you to do stuff for them, which for the player is pretty awesome, as it allows you to gain more spirit currency. Having side quests in Ori 2 was a great choice, as it allows you to feel a bit more connected to the NPCs, and it adds to your playtime. The side quests in general aren't the most diverse. It really just amounts to going and getting an object for a character. That's about it. In this new land, there's also a village called the Glades that you will help build from the ground up, unlocking more and more to the area. I love upgrading towns and villages in video games, so this was a huge plus in my opinion. It really motivated me to explore more of the environment and to try to find this specific ore that you have to upgrade this settlement. Overall, the gameplay is just better, more so than the original, with the added bonus of course of adding more things to do and new areas to explore. And there are a lot of new areas to explore, and I love just about each and every one of them. The world of Ori has been leveled up in the graphics department as well. The backgrounds of each area are more detailed than ever before. Like in the previous title, Ori 2 lets the dark tones seep through the environments, allowing colors and lighting to just pop. Which, speaking of lighting, it's fantastic. Especially when the light pours through darker areas in the world. Oh, it's just so amazing. I mean, I don't even think I need to keep going with this. Just look at the screen. This is just a beautiful looking game. And the animation for Ori and the environments, my goodness, are just so great. There's so much movement in the world. It makes this world just feel so much more alive. The music is fantastic. It's all done by the Philharmonic Orchestra, with the vocals by Pinewood singers. I'm a sucker for orchestrated music, so to have the whole game composed in such a high quality is just amazing. It's a fantastic soundtrack throughout the game, with tracks that sets the tone for each area. It's so incredible. If you don't check out the game, check out the soundtrack at least. Overall, Ori and the Will of the Wisps is just phenomenal. If you're a fan of 2D platformers, or better yet, a fan of Metroidvanias, then don't let this game pass by. Get it because it's on Game Pass, and if you have Game Pass, what are you waiting for? Let me know down below what you think about the game overall. Are you interested? Are you not interested? Let me know down below so we can chat down there. And with that, I'll see y'all next time.